theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are initiated.
I'm super excited!
So TikTok has came up with a new guideline to take down people's videos that are trying to push out the truth. The excuse, hateful ideology. How can they use this? An example is when you're posting a video of someone standing up at a parent-teacher conference and they're preaching against what the schools are pushing onto the children, including things with the LGBT community, trans activists, and sexual orientation. Wait a minute now. I thought all those groups represent everyone has a right to their opinion. Why are videos not being taken down of them preaching this stuff instead of the videos being taken down of the parents preaching against it? I'm not for the censored crap, because it seems like you guys are only censoring one side of the conversation. But here's some information for you, TikTok. This era of all this crap is almost done. It seems like most people are coming together on this subject, and it's sick, disgusting behavior.
It's that time of the week to show you guys what videos TikTok takes down and what videos TikTok keeps up based on the agenda they're trying to push. I'm getting real sick and tired of not being able to talk about my opinion on the internet. I'm getting real sick and tired of not being able to post about certain people that the information need to get out there. One example, Bill Gates. So I posted a video of Bill Gates at a meeting talking to government officials, army officials, all kinds of officials at this meeting. Nothing fake, nothing tampered with. A real video of him talking to them. Now, the only reason TikTok had a problem with this video is because he was talking about the jab. They took my video down for integrity and authenticity. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but somebody in this video is a worldwide serial killer, and the internet doesn't want anybody to know. It seems like the only video you get to share about Bill Gates is the one of him getting hit in the face with a pie, which is an excellent video. It's one of my favoriteest videos on the internet. Should have been a bullet. Bill Gates, I don't know what kind of hold you have on the internet, but your time will come. The rope is already set up at the gallows for you, and you will be hung for crimes against humanity. So no, I will not stop posting about Bill Gates. In fact, I will go out of my way, since you took my video down, find as many clips as I can of Bill Gates and repost that on this platform and other platforms like YouTube and Rumble. YouTube will take it down, just like TikTok, but I don't care. I push back when I get pushed.
Excuse me, on the left over here, we have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics, and this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene. Over here, we have individuals. So let me complete. So over here, we have individuals who are not particularly fundamentalists, not particularly religious, and you can see there's a much reduced expression of this particular gene, the VMAT2 gene. Another evidence that supports our hypothesis for the development of this approach. What you see
here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior. So we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have two brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are two different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
So you're suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether it's a bullet in their head?
So the data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be solved?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful.
So I just posted this video on TikTok, and it's of parents at a school board meeting preaching against the ideology that's being pushed. You know, those groups that secretly trying to push sex onto children. But anyways, TikTok took it down. Why did TikTok take this down? Hateful ideology. This is a new guideline on TikTok. It's invented, just like hate speech, just like anything else they're trying to take down that they don't want people to see. But it's funny, the only videos they've taken down is parents preaching against this sick ideology, and they're using this example to take these videos down. What a messed up world we are living in. This is no longer America, land of the free. This is America, land of the censored.
Yeah, so I was just curious, how many moms do we have of daughters that are in the room right now? Yeah, okay. So how many of you have taught your daughters that if you've ever been in a situation where you feel uncomfortable around men, that you shouldn't worry about making people uncomfortable, you should just get yourself out of that situation? Have you taught them to trust their instincts and trust their gut and not worry about making a scene? Yeah, me too. You know what you guys are doing? You're doing the exact opposite. You're telling our daughters that they need to stop listening to their gut and they need to just suck it up, look down, not make someone else feel uncomfortable, and then continue to take their clothes off. Because this is not just about bathrooms. This is also about locker rooms. It's about sports. And then it's going to be about scholarships. And it's going to take it all away from the actual biological girls. Now, no one is saying that anyone should be mean to anybody or that anybody needs to hate anybody. That's what people do when they try to gaslight us and make us seem like we're the enemy. All we're saying is stop telling our girls that they need to shut up and take their clothes off, because that is inappropriate for you to say to them. Let me ask you, how is a young girl who goes into this restroom and then a man, not a boy, a man walks in after her, how does she know that he's one of the boys that has been authorized by the district, by a principal or an administrator to go into the girl's bathroom? She doesn't. You already muddied the waters, so now any grown man can walk into the bathrooms, and you've told all the girls of Vicksburg that they're not allowed to question that. They're not allowed to look at them and say, oh my gosh, I feel uncomfortable, I don't feel like this is okay. That's what you did. And you didn't have to. You have state reps telling you you didn't have to. So your law firm is wrong. And every single one of you needs to be on the right side of history here. So you need to figure it out, and you need to stand up for your convictions and for your community members, because otherwise they're going to replace you, and they absolutely should. And here's what I want to say last. I have talked with human trafficking advocates, and I have talked with the Michigan State Police Department, and they have all confirmed when you do things like this to children and you send messages like this to kids, whether it's intentional or not, you are grooming those children. You are making it easier for sexual predators to take advantage of them. Similar to your school board president, Skip Knoll's son, who did child pornography with a 4, a 6, and a 10-year-old. He needs to resign immediately.
Y'all right, it's that time of the week to show you guys what TikTok allows and TikTok takes down. I'm going to be doing this video a little bit different this time because when I put like 5 or 6 of them together, TikTok takes it down. So now I'm going to post them one by one to see which one TikTok really has a problem with so I can go out of my way and really make a video on that subject. Because I do not back down to censorship. This is America, land of the free, not land of the censored. And the fact that no one's standing up yet surprises me. Starting off right off the bat, we have a video of some guy in Congress meeting part of the LGBTQ+, rest of the alphabet community. Anyways, in this video, this guy is flipping shit. He is mad, throwing a fit because he cannot brainwash our children. If TikTok didn't take the original video down, you guys could see how much of a psychopath this person really is. Is that hate speech? No. You should watch the video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But he is flipping out because he cannot talk to our children, can't brainwash our children, can't use propaganda on our children. I guess since he's different and he wants people to notice him. He talks about his childhood and how he was controlled. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Look how you turned out. Anyways, all they did was take this video down from hate speech. And the funny thing is, I didn't say anything. I just reposted the guy's video of the stuff he was saying. So if they took my video down for hate speech, shouldn't that original video be taken down? The internet and social media has stifled me so much they've kept my family from making money. They keep just kicking me down. So after about the 50th time my page is being taken down, I am hitting this hard. Nothing in America should be censored. We have the freedom of speech no matter what you say and no matter what you believe. I will be suing social media as soon as I get on my feet because they will not win because they are taking away the American people's freedom. It will not continue because of people like me who's willing to do something, who has nothing to lose, who isn't brainwashed or controlled with money or someone they're using for blackmail. You sick fucks, leave our children alone. And the fact that our government is pushing this shows me how much they support the pedophilia behavior. Oh, watch, they're going to take this video down for hate speech. Go ahead, I'll repost it again because I will repost and repost and repost because there's at least that one person out there that needs to see the video. They will eventually. So keep pushing me, brah. Keep kicking me while I'm down because I'm going to get right back up and show you who you're messing with.
I am offended that our children are not receiving affordable gender reassignment surgery along with hormone blockers and access to abortions. This alone is a threat to our democracy, as Justin Trudeau only says. It just shows that you people do not care about our children, and that these are the same people who refuse to obey the science and get fully vaccinated. It's science, people! Science! Science! And you are selfish murderers. I could die. Don't you people care about my life? You racist, insensitive, homophobic pigs. My 14-year-old openly gay sibling's transgender offspring also has 2 daddies who love their offspring so much, and CPS is working overtime to take their child away. However, my biggest concern is that my sibling's offspring isn't allowed to play in the 8-year-old girls basketball league at the YMCA. This alone is showcasing the worst form of transphobia and is a threat to our democracy. My sibling's transgender offspring feels like an 8-year-old girl. Therefore, they should be able to play in the 8-year-old girls league. Imagine living in a world where a little transgender offspring isn't allowed to follow their dreams because of transphobic Trump supporters and science deniers and conspiracy theorists. I still have nightmares every single night because of the hateful things that Donald Trump said on Twitter. I praise Joe Biden for having the courage and decency to stand up and say that poor kids are just as bright as white kids. In this previous election, decency was on the ballot, and that's what I voted for, not this racist dictator Donald Trump, the orange man. Transphobia is a spectrum, and it can go from, from transphobia is a spectrum. A spectrum.
Your time is up.
There are many shades of it. We have the extreme.
Caught you, TikTok. I caught that you have something to hide, and here's the proof. It's that time of the week to show you what videos TikTok takes down and what videos TikTok keeps up based on their agenda they're trying to push. Here we have a video of Joe Biden when he went to visit Israel. If you are anything like me, then you know that anytime you post anything about the Democratic Party or Joe Biden himself, your videos are taken down and censored. But here's where I caught TikTok hiding something. I posted a video of just the side of Joe Biden's head, him moving around. No words. He didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. In fact, I think there was music covering whatever was being talked about. So just the side of his head, and you see a little crease, a little crease here. To go along with the theories of either he's a clone or wearing a mask or being played by Jim Carrey. Take your pick, whatever you want to do. One I heard today was he was moving like a Tesla robot. We all know there's something up with this. But there was nothing in that video. No words. And TikTok took it down. Why did TikTok take my video down? Oh, my video was removed for violating community guidelines. What guidelines? I don't know. I went to ask, and my appeal's been expired. I've never had that happen before. Ever. And I've been kicked off TikTok and YouTube plenty of times. What are you hiding, TikTok? Why can't I just show an image of Joe Biden? What are you trying to say? I am so sick of social media manipulating things and not letting the people speak their mind. So TikTok, here is a warning for you. You were up for me, you son of a bitch, and you're fired. I will find someone to replace you, someone who is not willing to censor the people, someone who is fighting the people. And no, I'm not talking about politics. If you're into politics, then oh boy, you're watching a movie. In fact, information for you, if you look up politics or if you look up sports like WWE, NFL or something, and you do a little bit of digging, you realize that these are categorized underneath the category of entertainment. How I know social media is against the people is because of the subjects they block. Anything about saving the children, politicians, one side of the political party, outing pedos, or medical information. They don't mess with that stuff, and they will take you down like nothing. Believe me, I've had it done. So, if we can't share just a movement of somebody without saying anything, what else are they going to take away? What else are they going to strip from your hands? What else do they have to do for you to get off your phone and do something about it?